Hello, Capricorn. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Also, be sure to check out my other channel, Into the Unknown Tarot. The link is in the description if you'd like to check that out. All right, messages for Capricorn. Have the inner alchemist. Like an alchemist, I hold the power to create a life of joy and harmony. Through positive thoughts, words, and actions, I manifest my own light. Understand that by using the inner magic of intention, I can transform myself. As an alchemist turns lead into gold, I create happiness within. On the bottom is I discover who I am. I discover the riches within me and acknowledge my true self. I see myself as an unlimited being and marvel at the beauty of my life. I recognize the wealth of possibilities available to me as a being of light. In discovering who I am, I recognize the divine within me. All right, let's get the graffiti cards. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for Capricorn. You have sabotage at work, deliberate or indirect actions that undermine career or reputation, creates obstacles, subtle actions. Clingy, codependent, latches on too soon, doesn't give others any space, wanting others to fix their issues. And love blossoms, romance deepens and flourishes beautifully, unfolding, nurturing, right conditions to thrive. That's an interesting set of cards. On the bottom is supportive circle, group of people who provide emotional, mental, or social support, nurturing environment. This looks like it could be a work situation. This looks like it could be someone who is causing problems at work. It seems like someone's trying to cause some sort of problems in order to maybe get rid of someone or get someone fired or get someone to quit. But I feel like the person in the people in the workplace are supportive of the one who this is being done to. Let's get some more. So let's get the love situations. We're going to get 3 of these for more context. Messages for Capricorn. You have love bomber, emotional manipulation, Casanova, ladies man, wanting your attention. This seems like someone who this would be like a love interest, but they won't. It's like someone who won't leave another alone. So the one who's dealing with this may not be interested in the other, but and this would be like a workplace situation where this person is always around. It's getting to where it's causing problems, and but once again, I feel like the one this is being done to is the one who's being supported. So this person may end up losing their job. Dry spell, sexual abstinence, no action in love, long time being single, and karmic connection, full of turbulence, past life, unresolved issues, unsustainable relationship. Yeah, I don't. On the bottom is shocking events, unexpected slash surprise, did not see it coming, unpredictable. This looks to me like someone who's doing too much in regards to their attraction or interest in someone else. Like I said, this feels like it could be like a work situation, and this could be getting out of hand to the point where it could be affecting someone's job, or it's going to get to a point where someone is going to end up losing their job. but I don't feel like it's the one who's dealing with this. Like if someone's being done this way, like I don't want to call it like sexually harassed. I don't feel like that's what this is. I feel like there is just someone who has interest in the other and they're just constantly around, or they're constantly bugging the other or trying to get them to go on a date, or it's like never ending. So let's go ahead and get started with the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for Capricorn. Three of Pentacles, that is work. We're working together to build on something. The Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, if this is the situation going on, it's saying someone is being very clear that whatever someone's trying to accomplish, it's not going to happen. So, yeah, in regard, not a Cups in reverse. This is an upright. It's an offer of love. So this is saying someone is being very clear that the other, your ships are not coming in. When it comes to love or whatever it is you're offering me, it's not going to happen. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Three of Wands in reverse. Two of Cups. Hermit. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. So in this situation, you could be the one who's trying to show interest to someone, or you could be the one that's dealing with this. Either way, this is saying, yeah, this is like someone telling the other, I don't date my honey where I make my money. It's also called don't shit where you eat. This is like I want to be left alone. Oh, I'm not done here. Two Cups, the Hermit, King of Pentacles in reverse. Lovers in reverse. Yeah, this is just saying in regards to whatever's happening here, it's not happening. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. Ooh, this is like going from being clear to straight up bitchy. So it's indicating like escalation, like someone's not getting their point across. It could be a boss that's doing this. We'll have to get more. That King of Pentacles can be a boss, but it can also be like a coworker. It could also be Capricorn. Justice on the bottom. Tree, that's family or health. Yeah, this is, yeah, there's something, this is like this isn't even allowed at work anyway, or someone is telling the other, you work, dating people you work with is just going to lead to trouble. Then you have the letter. This is text or emails. It can be a signed document. It can be divorce. This person may have reported the other. This is something that's been ongoing, and the person dealing with this has made it very clear that they don't want to be bothered. I mean, to the point of being mean. And like I said, someone may have even went to the higher ups in order to report this person. The dice, that's taking a risk or a gamble. Yeah. I feel like someone is trying to tell the others as nicely as possible, like, this isn't even allowed, or I wouldn't do this in the first place. But I feel like the indication here is whoever is doing this is not going away quietly, like, or they're just not going away, period. So tell me about the situation. Tell me about the situation for Capricorn. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Page of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 3 pages. It's immature energy. Empress. I'm hearing that this person is out of someone's league. It seems like it's talking about in regards to like maturity level. Yeah, see, we have Page of Wands about good communication or flirty communication. Page of Cups is about a message of love. And both of these are facing the Page of Pentacles in reverse, which is something not being given or received. It's also not learning something. So there's constant flirty communication, messages of love, and that's not being received. It's like someone here isn't getting the picture. They're not reading the room. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Cups. Page of Wands in reverse on the Page of Wands upright. King of Wands. And the Tower. Page of Wands in reverse, King of Wands, the Tower. This is like, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. It keeps showing up the same thing. This person could be getting wrote up, and they could be, yeah, getting sent like to the office and being told, if this happens again, you'll be fired. But this is just repeating the same thing. Like, don't talk to me, don't interact with me. I don't date people I work with. I have no interest in that, or this isn't allowed, something like that. I think this person's going to get themselves fired. Tell me about the situation. The bridge, bridging the gap. I'm hearing don't talk to me. When I look at this section, I'm hearing don't talk to me. Separation. Yeah, there could even be a situation. I feel like wherever the workplace is, they're trying different things. Like, this could even be someone moving to a different area in order to have separation from this person. It seems like nothing's working. And that's what's going to lead to this person getting fired, is because every time something happens, they find a way around it, or whatever's being told to them, they ignore it. Child, that's a new beginning. Child or pregnancy can also be someone who's immature or childish. And the labyrinth, a lot of twists and turns, or a lot of people being involved. Yeah. See, I think the reason it's saying, because we have this supportive circle here on the bottom of this deck. I think a lot of people are seeing what's happening here. This is on the verge of, this could be sexual harassment at work. Um, I don't feel like it's necessarily what this person is necessarily doing is like sexual. I feel like they're just trying to express their interest that they like, I like you. I think you're good looking or pretty or whatever. I'd like to go on a date with you. Like, but this is like constant. It's almost like they think if they pressure someone long enough that they'll give in. And this may have been going on for a long time, and it may have escalated slowly. Like whoever is dealing with this may have started off just being very polite, and as time goes on, it's had to get more strict, more firm, more direct. So tell me about the outcome for Capricorn. Outcome for Capricorn. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Tower in reverse. Ooh. Scorpio energy and the Ten of Swords. I think it's going to get to a point where the person who's dealing with this is saying, if you don't do something with this person, then I'm going to quit. Yeah. It's going to get to a point where someone's going to have to go. It seems like the upper management isn't doing enough here. They're doing things, but they're not doing enough to resolve the issue. And the person left dealing with it is the one who has to deal with it. So it seems like this is the point it's coming to, is like, if you don't do something with this person, I am going to quit because I'm tired of dealing with it. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Tower in reverse, Ten of Swords, the Empress, Seven of Swords in reverse, a lot of Cups in reverse. Yep, this has to come to an end. Yeah. See, it's indicating, because we have the Tower over here, this feels like a threat that was made. If this continues, we're going to fire you. And this is saying they haven't done that yet. You're no longer avoiding something happening here is the indication. It's going to come down to someone saying, listen, either I go or they go, but one of us is going. The Empress, Seven of Swords in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. Hanged Man, yeah. Three Cups in reverse. And Two of Wands. Yeah, choice needing to be made. Yeah. Either they go or I go. Someone here is not returning. This is like, I deserve better than this. I deserve better treatment than this. I'm tired of feeling stuck. This isn't working. Tell me about the outcome. It's moving from being a worker issue, and it's evolving into a corporate issue, or whatever the place you're working for. It's becoming an issue for them because they're not handling the situation. Fish is money and resources. Journey, you don't know whether that train is coming or going. See, this is that it's either them or me. Yeah. This seductive man. This is it can be someone is cheating. I don't think that's what this is. This is about what someone is desiring. And this is talking about something has to end here in regards to this person's quest for love at the workplace, this needs to come to an end. Tell you about the advice for Capricorn. Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups. Okay. Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is saying that someone's saying this person is delusional, which it seems like they are. It seems like they're not getting the picture. There's a lot of work references here, so I'm certain this is about a work situation. Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. Eight of Swords. There could be some mental illness with this person, with this Eight of Swords and Seven of Cups. This is like trapped in your thoughts, trapped in an illusion, or there's it is some kind of mental, even if it's not mental illness, there's something around the mental, like this person could be get obsessive with people. Like this could be a situation that started friendly enough, but then this person started getting obsessive. This seems like it's something that has unfolded over time, whether that's been 6 weeks or 6 months, I don't know, but it's evolved as it has went on. Ace of Swords. So I don't know. It's indicating that this person has some kind of delusion. This could be something minor, or this could be something major in terms of mental illness, but I feel like there is something there. Okay. That could be why whoever is upper management is not doing a lot about this person, because they may be aware of that, but things need to be handled here. This needs to no longer be swept in under the rug, and I feel like someone here, whoever's dealing with this, has had enough or is going to have enough. Nine of Swords in reverse, Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords. I also don't think they realize they don't see what's going on. They don't know the gravity of the situation or how much it's affecting the one that's dealing with this. We have Ace of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. I said it in the beginning. I think whoever is dealing with this is going to be successful in the end. No need to work. I don't think whoever upper management is they're going to let whoever's dealing with this go. I feel like they're going to deal with this before it gets that far. But I feel like it's going to take someone saying, "Listen, if you don't get rid of this person, then I'm leaving," for them to finally do something. Tell me about the advice. Yeah, the coffin and ending. It's saying no need to worry about this. The home, that's literal home, family, stability, security. So this is talking about someone's stability. I don't think someone is very stable. I feel like this has to do with their mentality. Yeah. It's saying the advice is saying that whoever's dealing with this, things are going in your favor, which I saw that from the very beginning. Okay. So let's get the yes and no and when and how cards. Messages for Capricorn. You have no. You tried catching the bird of luck by its tail, but you missed the best moment to do so. Still, luck always returns. Situations present other options. Happiness is only a matter of luck and timing anyway. Expect huge changes in your life to attract a colorful and enjoyable atmosphere. It doesn't get luckier than that. All right. The when and how messages for Capricorn. Says, if no, the dilemma stubbornly dictates its own rules. This potentially slows down the action for the next 3 to 4 months. As always, your natural wisdom, honed discipline, and hard headed stubbornness inevitably steer you towards your goal. Sounds a little Taurusy, but it also sounds a little Capricorn. All right, let's get the astrology oracle. Astrology oracle for Capricorn. My mom's a Capricorn. I grew up with a Capricorn. Number 24. Is that 24? Yeah, Mercury and Saturn. On the bottom is Venus and Jupiter in the reverse. 24. Mercury and Saturn. So this is conjunct, sextile, and trine. These are like the 3 stages. We have primitive, adaptive, and evolving. So you decide where you're at here. It says primitive, cruel, rigid thinking and speaking lead you to separation, righteousness, and arrogance. Adaptive, commanding, authoritative, and temperate speech and thinking create possibilities for others to learn and grow. Evolving, you exemplify inspired leadership in your writing, thinking, and speaking. Others are wowed by your capacity for laser-like, impeccable communication. And then Venus, Jupiter in the reverse, 31. This is in conjunct, opposition, and square. Primitive, adaptive, evolving. So primitive, you're caught up in overreaching, overbuying, and general overindulgence. Adaptive, you hold a great appreciation for life's true meaning and demonstrate untarnished values. Evolving, you walk with extraordinary presence and captivating worldliness. All right, Capricorn, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.